welcome back. I have some very prominent guests with me. I'll go to them, but before that, viewers, let's take a look at the results of the 2013 and 2018 elections, because if we have a better idea of the election results in 2013 and 2018, it'll help us understand the present elections, the current elections better. Let's take a look at this special report.
Voting is underway in as many as 40 assembly constituencies of Mizoram to decide the fate of as many as 174 candidates. As Mizoram votes to elect its next government, let's now have a quick look at how the last two elections, that is, the ones in 2013 and 2018, had been result-wise. Well, the 2013 elections was a tightly contested battle between two stalwarts of Mizoram. On one hand, there was 𝗟𝗡𝗢𝗓𝗓, Congress big gun, while on the other, it was Mizoram Thanga, the successor of 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓. In this contest, the Congress proved its mettle once again by gaining a historic victory, winning 34 of the 40 seats, extending its previous record of 32 seats set in 2008. This victory ensured that Mizoram remained a Congress bastion. In the 2013 polls, the MNF managed to win only 5 seats despite contesting in 31 constituencies. However, it was a gain of 2 seats from the 2008 assembly election. The incumbent Chief Minister Mizoram Thanga had managed to save his deposit but failed to secure his seat, that is, the East 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗏 constituency. Congress's 𝗟𝗡𝗢𝗓𝗓, on the other hand, not only secured his seat for the 9th time, but also became the Chief Minister for a record 5th time, 4th since Mizoram became a state in 1987. The scenario, however, changed completely in the 2018 assembly elections. The Mizo National Front wrested the state from the Congress, and Mizoram Thanga became the Chief Minister once again. This marked Mizoram Thanga's 3rd term as the Chief Minister of the state. In terms of vote share, the MNF saw an increase of 9% since its 2013 debacle. The ZPM, which contested with independent candidates in 2018, received a vote share of approximately 23%. These gains in vote shares by the three parties came at the cost of the Congress, which saw a drastic fall from 44.6% to 30% vote share. The BJP significantly registered its first victory in the state in 2018, winning 1 seat, which is that of 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏. Nonetheless, it is worth noting here that the BJP received 8% of the vote in the 2018 election, a significant increase from 0.37% back in 2013. It may also be noted here that the voting percentage has been high in Mizoram, with 83.41% voter turnout in 2013 and 81.61% turnout in 2018. It must be noted that Mizoram has seen one party retaining power for 2 consecutive terms. The state history shows that the Congress and the MNF have held the post of Chief Minister alternatively for 2 consecutive terms. This pattern has been distinct since the accession of the Congress back in 1989. With the MNF in power, it would be interesting to see if this pattern will repeat or whether the ZPM or the Congress can break the trend and establish a new government. Bureau Report, Northeast Live.
All right, we'll try and see if we can get to Mr. Lalsawta, the Congress President, the Mizoram Congress President, that is Mr. Lalsawta on the screen. He is talking, I think, there, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's talking, if he can get his talking to the local media. That okay, I think he has cast his vote already. He is also waiting in the queue. He has also not cast his vote. In the meantime, Mr. Lalsawta is talking to the local media there in Mizoram. Dr. Prasenjit Biswas, let's go to Dr. Prasenjit Biswas. Dr. Prasenjit Biswas, can you hear me first of all?
I can hear you, yeah, please.
Okay. So, Dr. Prasenjit Biswas, see, we have just heard the Mizoram Chief Minister and MNF leader. He said that we may be part of the NDA, but we have nothing to do with the BJP in Mizoram. Is it for the sake of saying, if they fall short, will it be natural for the MNF to side with the BJP, whatever seats the BJP manages?
Because they have a national alliance, and for local and regional purposes, Chief Minister has made it very clear that he won't be aligning with BJP in the present Legislative Assembly election. The reasons stated are the Manipur situation and the kind of a ideological difference that MNF has with Hindutva ideology. So therefore, there is a perception among the Mizo people that BJP is a party which represents the dominant majority of the country, and therefore Mizos as a minority do not have much of a prospect with the BJP. So therefore, there is a distance between MNF and BJP, although they are allies with each other. Now, in terms of last year and this year, there may be some change in the voting pattern. And that change will be because of the Manipur situation. That change will be because of the center's opposition to acceptance of Chin refugees from Myanmar. And therefore, the situation for BJP is not very bright at this moment in Mizoram, though they will have around 7 to 8% votes.
But
that's what.
Dr. Prasenjit Biswas, we also cannot lose sight. We also cannot lose sight of the fact that in 2013, the BJP was almost a non-entity. They secured just 0.37% of the vote share. But in 2018, they may have won just one seat, but their vote share increased to 9%. And this time round, the BJP insiders, they are saying that we are going to win at least 6 to 8 seats. And you have seen that BJP is the only party more than the Congress who campaigned, starting from JP Nadda to Rajnath Singh, and Kiren Rijiju, senior minister, was campaigning in Aizawl for several days in a row.
Yes, those ministers came. But when Zoramthanga made it clear that he will not share the dais with Prime Minister Modi, that actually brought out the crux of the matter. The crux of the matter is the BJP's positioning about Chin refugees and Mizo people's perception that Chin refugees are their brethren, and that actually created a kind of a negative response towards BJP. Though BJP has fielded many candidates, but still it seems to be a certain kind of a difficulty that party has faced on the ground at this moment because of the national politics and its impact on Mizoram, especially centering Manipur issue.
Yeah, let me request my producers to bring all the three guests together on one side. Let's have Prasenjit and Dr. Lalsawta on the screen in small frames. Dr. Lalsawta, this tough posturing. Now, ZPM, what are the options before the ZPM? That is Lalsawta, the Congress president, about to cast his vote. But Dr. Lalsawta, what are the options before the ZPM? Who could be their possible allies in case of need, in case of necessity?
If a post-poll alliance is necessary, I think the ZPM party will not hesitate to form a government with either the Congress or the MNF party, but not the BJP party.
Okay, that is interesting. You are making a very interesting comment. Can we have Dr. Lalsawta in one part of that right screen? Dr. Lalsawta, you are making a very interesting statement. You are saying that if necessary, the ZPM can also align with the MNF. But the MNF has admitted, MNF has openly said that ZPM is their main rival. Instead of that key constituency, can we have Lalsawta on the left side of the screen? Yes. Yes, Lalsawta, carry on.
Yes. MNF and the ZPM party are main rivals in this election since 2018. But I think if post-poll alliance is necessary, or the ZPM party will not hesitate to form a government either with the Congress or the MNF party. However, this BJP card,
Right, right.
yes, this BJP card.
I'm coming to you. Don't go away, Dr. Lalsawta. I'm coming to you, Dr. Prasenjit Biswas. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has urged the people of Mizoram, especially the youth, to come out and vote in large numbers. He said each and every vote will lay the foundation of a developed and prosperous Mizoram, he said in X, the earlier Twitter. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has urged the people of Mizoram, especially the youth, to come out in large numbers and vote. He said each and every vote will lay the foundation of a developed and prosperous Mizoram, he said in a post of a platform X. Okay, Prasenjit Biswas, Dr. Lalsawta, he has made a very interesting comment. He said that, if necessary, if the need arises, the ZPM, which is seen as the main competitor of the MNF, will not hesitate to even form the government with the support of the MNF or with the MNF, but not with BJP. How do you look at it?
Yes, I mean, ZPM has substantially done well in local elections, and therefore they have become the main rival of MNF. And in most of the constituencies, MNF and ZPM will have a close contest. But nevertheless, both the parties espouse the cause of 𝗟𝗜𝗙𝗘 national interest.
Yes.
And the question of development, which lies with the incumbent government, has been a cause of anti-incumbency as well. Therefore, MNF votes might scatter into ZPM votes as well. Given that they have the same constituency at the ground level, it is possible for them to enter into a post-poll alliance in case MNF falls short in numbers. But ZPM also has a door open to the Congress party, which is projected to have somewhere around 10 to 15 seats. So therefore, this time it's a question of a hung assembly, which is going to be managed between post-poll alliance partners. And likelihood between MNF and ZPM alliance cannot be ruled out. But ultimately, if Congress gets seats too close to where ZPM ends up and will get the plum ministry, if that kind of a prospect is created, then it could be ZPM Congress alliance instead of ZPM MNF alliance.
Now, Dr. Lalsawta, do you think, as Dr. Prasenjit Biswas is saying, do you think the possibility of the ZPM aligning with the Congress in case of a necessity, if necessary, is better than the Congress siding with the MNF? Because MNF is a bitter rival of the Congress, because it has been a flip-flop between the Congress and the MNF. In the last two elections, the Congress won back-to-back elections. The 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗘 was chief minister on 5 terms in all. So, do you think ZPM has a better possibility of aligning with the Congress than the MNF aligning with the Congress, if needed?
Yeah, I think so, because
Okay, Dr. Lalsawta, wait. Dr. Lalsawta, sorry to cut you off. Yes, we have Dr. Lalsawta, the Congress President of Mizoram. Dr. Lalsawta, good morning. Good morning to Northeast Live. What is the mood? How are you feeling today? Dr. Lalsawta. Dr. Lalsawta is the Congress President of Mizoram. Dr. Lalsawta, this is Wasbir Hussain. I'm calling from the studio. How is your mood? What is the mood? What is your sense today?
We expect that we will be able to form a government. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead. I can hear you.
You can't hear me? I'm sorry.
Yes.
I can hear you clear.
I can also
and
hear you.
loud.
I can also hear you.
Oh, thank you. Any question?
Yeah, my question is, what is the, how do you feel, how is the Congress going to perform in these elections?
It is not only the Congress, it is the people of Mizoram which is intending to give us government.
Right. And you know,
Hello.
now what are your options? You are obviously contesting the elections to win. What are your options in case
Yes.
you don't have the numbers? Which are the parties that you can turn to?
Pardon me if I say something wrong, but we don't bother about the hung assembly. We are concerned only winning the necessary MLS, that is more than 21, so that we can form the government.
Okay, but you are confident, but if necessary, are you looking at possible post-poll allies?
That is a hypothetical question.
Yes.
I think I need not answer that because we are confident that we will be able to form the government.
All right. And now, what is the young voters? Do you think the young voters, there are 50,000 young voters between 18 and 19, do you think that these young voters can...
The young voters are with the Congress. The young voters are with the Congress as well as the old one and the senior ones. No, things are going to be very different this election.
So,
we are with the young people.
Right. Now, the Congress had formed a government in Mizoram more than 5 times. In 2013, your vote share was 45%. In 2018, your vote share was 30%. 30% is also a big number. So, what was the reason that the Congress did not maintain its vote share in 2018?
You see, persons can change and leadership can change also. Therefore, the Congress has been changed. We intend to make it known to the people of Mizoram that we have changed, and therefore the people are with us.
Right. You are hopeful. For my last question, you are quite hopeful. It seems you are
Yes.
confident.
Certainly, I am confident.
Right. All the best. All the
Thank you.
best. All the
Thank
best.
you.
Lalsawta.
Thank you very much. Thank
That-
you very much.
Yeah, that was
Thank you.
Lalsawta. Mr. Lalsawta is the Mizoram Congress president, exuded full confidence and of course guarded at the same time, not laying bare the strategy and not telling who could be the possible ally of the Congress in case of a necessity. And due to this EVM malfunctioning at the polling station where Mr. Mizoram Cong is still standing, he has said something. Let's listen into what Mr. Mizoram Cong had said about the EVM malfunctioning in that polling station.
The machine was not working. I was waiting for some time. But since the machine could not work, I said that I will visit my constituency and I will vote after the morning meal.
Okay, all right, we have a big breaking story from Chhattisgarh where also voting for the first phase of elections is going on. There has been an IED blast reported from Sukma in the Chhattisgarh state. In Chhattisgarh, there has been an IED blast at Sukma where voting is going on. As per reports, one CRPF Jawan deployed in the polling duty has been injured in the blast. The IED blast is suspected to be a Naxal attack. So that is a big story coming in from Chhattisgarh. There has been a Naxal attack in Chhattisgarh. There has been an IED blast where CRPF soldier is injured. This incident happened in Sukma, where elections are going on. This is in Chhattisgarh. So this is a big breaking story in Chhattisgarh. There has been a blast, one CRPF soldier injured. We'll go for a short break. Don't go away. Okay, before going on the break, we've got a tweet from Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He has called upon the people of Mizoram to vote in record numbers. Taking to X, Prime Minister Modi particularly urged the young and first-time voters to exercise their franchise and strengthen the festival of democracy. That's what the Prime Minister has said, urged voters to vote in strength, particularly the young and first-time voters, and strengthen the festival of democracy. I'll go for a short break. Don't go away. We'll be right back with this live broadcast.